Good afternoon, everyone. How are all of you doing? I think most of us having some holiday today. I'm wishing you happy Gudi Padwa, happy Ugadi, the festive season for all of you. And this is basically in Indian context, it's a new year for us. That's why wish you a happy new year also. Okay, so uh, today, I have another topic to share with you, which will expose our blind spots we carry in our career. Okay, before I go into the topic, I quickly introduce to all of you. I have changed the time for today's talk. It was 6:30. Generally, it was every day I go for 6:30, but because of the festive time and I'm not really available in the evening time, so I move it to now 4:30. So maybe most of you are relaxing right now at home, or maybe some of you might be working in the office. Can you just find 10 to 15 minutes and just listen me carefully, because today's topic is again very important topic I'm going to share. So those who are very new to me, quickly introducing myself, I'm Tushar Chaudhary. I am a leadership coach and I help mid senior project managers to grow into influential leaders. And to transform you guys to influential leader, what I actually do, I work on you to build your unique influence ecosystem. So what that mean? So when you get up in the morning and you start your day and start your life, you operate with the default mode of your mode, your core of leadership core, your personality core, your character core. You operate to that on daily basis and you take decisions, you behave accordingly, you act accordingly, you speak accordingly. That means you're operating every time 24 by 7 with that operating model. And because of that, you create impact, you create influence on the people, and also you build your legacy, you build your authority, and you attract leadership opportunities and high income salary jobs also. So now to build that ecosystem, you have to be you have to clear with your why do you need to be a leader. First of all, why do you want to become a leader? I've seen many people, many in my last 20 plus years of experience of working with people. I realized that we all chase those promotions and titles and roles, but when you go there, we're not really able to perform. Okay, we don't stay there for long. And I've seen many people falling down as a leader. See, it's okay to be fall down as a leader, but it's not okay to your legacy is also falling down. Because I strongly believe that when you're not really knowing why do you want to become a leader, then this is just you copying someone or imitating someone. You're having this borrowed leadership. Okay, and I call it as a borrowed leadership, udhar ki leadership aap ji rahe ho. And then when you go there, you're not ready for managing or handling or coping up with those challenges, and then you feel bored, and then your energy sucks out, and then you do not perform, and then obviously there are chances of getting laid off. And you feel again this, you don't you're not happy there. So that's why I really want you to get this clarity that why do you really want to become leader first? Okay, because this will help you to build your influence ecosystem, and this is how I help you. Okay, in case you really want to have that understanding, you really want to understand why do you want to become a leader, then build your roadmap and then find out your blind spots. So I'm trying to help you to expose your blind spots through all these LinkedIn live series. Okay, I want you to have a one-to-one session with me. There's a link in the comment section, and also if you go to my LinkedIn page, you'll find the book an appointment. Okay, so that's about me. And now let me go to the topic. So today's topic, before I go, I have a question for you. How many times in your project you have heard this line, let me check with this my manager. Let me wait for the direction. Let me confirm before we proceed. These sentences sound very safe, right? But here is the uncomfortable truth in this. See, you waiting for instructions may keep you safe, but it will never make you leader. And today I want to talk about that one. See, waiting for instructions instead of creating direction, because this is one of the biggest blind spot mid-career people are carrying with them, and they feel stuck in their career. Okay, so I'll share with you a hidden career trap. In the early career, we all follow instructions, which is important. But in the mid career, when you reach to the mid career, something must change. And I was really grateful that I come across this book. The book name is the Turn the Sheep Around, and this book written by Captain David Marquet. Now, David explained in this book that how he transformed a team by changing one thing from "tell me what to do" to "I intend to do this." That's a bulb moment for you. See, leadership begins the moment you start thinking and proposing direction, not just executing instructions. Is that a bulb moment for you? Type yes in the comment section. I'll share with you one real workplace example from my project experiences. We had a project where a critical decision was pending, and the team kept saying to me, Tushar, we are awaiting for management direction. The days passed, then weeks passed, and the project entirely slowed down. One day, I asked the team, "What do you think we should do now?" Initially, there was a silence. Then one team member shared a possible approach. Another added an idea again. So within the minutes, we had three possible solutions. So we presented three options to leadership, and decision was made quickly. And project, back on track, move forward. That day, I realized something powerful. Our teams, they don't move because of instructions. The teams move when someone creates a direction. Okay, so the people in my team who stood up and they gave us ideas to work on that one, and that's what I'm talking about, the direction. Okay, so I will share with you one more leadership insight in this, and for that, I would like you to read this book, Extreme Ownership, which really helped me to get some powerful insight from this. And the author of this book is Jacko Willink. Okay, so Joko Willink. Joko explained in this book that leaders don't wait; they take ownership. They think, what can I control? What solution can I proceed with? Or what solution can I propose? So instead of who will tell me what to do, they will focus on what solution to be work on. What solution can I propose? So ownership creates direction, but waiting creates delay. Is that bulb on moment for you? Type yes in the comment section. So now the question in our mind is that why professionals and especially the mid-career project managers stay in this waiting mode? And for that, I want you to read one more book called Mindset. And this is written by Carol Dweck. Now, Carol in this book mention or explain the difference between the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. Okay. So many professionals stay in the waiting mode because we talked about this in the past. Why we stay in this waiting mode? Because we have a fears within. What are the fears? Fear of failure, making mistakes, right? Fear of being rejected, fear of being wrong, fear of being taking responsibility, and that's why they choose safety. But leadership is about initiative, right? Taking initiative, not perfection. Leadership is not waiting for the perfection. They takes actions quick, fast. You need an initiative. So how to do this one? How can we move from this waiting mode to taking initiative mode? I'll share with you three practical shifts that you should be implementing right away in your day-to-day job. The shift number one, I want you to definitely, we're talking about waiting mode. I want you to move from waiting mode to proposing mode or acting mode. So instead of saying, what should we do? I want you to say, here are two options we can consider. Would you like to talk about that one? This shows your thinking, you working, you focusing on something. Okay, you're trying to figure out. That's the shift number one. Shift number two, again, those people who are task focused, they focus only on executing the thing. Okay, but when the something goes wrong, they don't take the ownership. Okay, so I want you to move from the execution mode to ownership mode. Don't just complete the task, just ask yourself, what outcome are we trying to achieve? So the moment you get the outcome focused mindset or result focused mindset, you will incline towards to take ownership. And that ownership changes your attitude, ownership changes your behavior also, and ownership changes your role also. This is what the identity shift happens. Now the third one, it will amplify that action of changing your version, changing your identity. So we talk about waiting, we talk about execution, but and I also we also talk about that most of the mid-career people, they don't want to go for this because they feel it risky. They want to be safer, so they go for safe behavior. I want you to move from that safe behavior to leadership behavior. So leadership requires courage, leadership requires for you to take initiatives, it requires you to take risks. Okay, okay, so this is actually nothing but your identity shift. If you act like someone who needs instructions, you have so many excuses to tell. Yeah, I didn't get the input on time, that's why I couldn't be able to finish the work. Yeah, they didn't give me the knowledge, they didn't give me the training, I was waiting for you, I was gay. So there's so many excuses we have, right? So you stay at that level, like an average project, average manager, average person. And then when you go for promotional discussions, yeah, you haven't created an influence on people. They just consider you as someone who only obey for instructions, waiting for instructions. They don't see you as a leader. But if you act like someone who creates the direction, when there is a crisis happens, when there is ambiguity, you try to take initiatives to clear that ambiguity. You talking to people, you bringing people together for brainstorming sessions, you bringing stakeholders together, you developing good network with people. There's a cross functional teams, and you're trying to bring them together so that minimum design error happens or quality issues happen. You ensure there is a flow of communication between the cross discipline should happen properly. So if you act like someone who creates solutions, who creates the trend or creates a direction for people, people start seeing you as a leader, as a strategic person. Okay, so these are the three shifts I want you to implement straight away from your start from today. Now we're coming close to this topic today. Okay, waiting for instruction is comfortable, but comfort does not build leadership. Leadership begins when you start. What? You start thinking one step ahead, you acting one step ahead, you behaving one step ahead, you talking one step ahead. That means you taking initiatives, you creating directions, you bringing people together, you giving them vision, you trying to solve the conflicts. Because in projects, the people who follow, they wait, but the people who leads, they decide. Now whatever I just shared with you in this talk today, if that really resonates with you, I want you to comment direction in the comment section, or if you are someone who really struggling in this area to move from that waiting mindset or waiting for instruction mindset to taking initiative mindset or taking ownership mindset, I want you to have a one-to-one with me, because you know what's happening here is something is missing here. The missing is again, why do you really want to become a leader? Okay. And obviously there are a lot of other things that are connected with each other, which builds your character, which builds your attitude. Okay, so I want you to have a one-to-one with me. The link is in the comment section, or you can go to my a LinkedIn profile for booking an appointment. Okay. And the good thing what's happening now is on Sunday at 10 a.m. I'm conducting a webinar, okay, for project leadership mastery, and there I'm going to teach you the 7 different frameworks which will help you to create that influence and impact on impression on your people, that yes, you are not only a task manager, you are actually a strategic person. Okay, again, the link is in the comment section, and I want you to be attending this webinar on Sunday at 10 a.m. and I'd like to see you there. Okay. Okay, with this note, I'm signing off today. And tomorrow, when I'll come back again, I will have one more topic to expose our blind spots, which is stopping us to grow as a leader. Until that moment, implement whatever we learn, click the links and have a one-to-one with me, or join my webinar on Sunday at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. Okay. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourself and God bless you. Bye bye.